Hey, this is Kevin with Imagination Hobbies, coming at you with something a little different. I got all my coins here from my collection so far. I just got that one in the NGC case, on the white case, in. And what I was gonna do is I was gonna show you all my coins, but first I was gonna crack that case open and kind of show you that process just a little bit. I have my phone mounted a little differently, so hopefully I can show you. That's why you can't really see everything right now. But hopefully I can show you kind of how that process goes. This coin is old Crusader coin back around the time of the Knights Templar. And this coin is very thin in comparison to a lot of the Greek coins that I collect, and as well as now the cob coins that I collect. I just wanted one medieval coin around the time of the Knights Templar, just because I feel like it's just kind of this renowned period of history, and I really like fantasy and medieval stuff in general. But a lot of the coins, I don't know. They're like borderline as cool as shipwreck coins, but I would prefer shipwreck coins than medieval coins. So I just got one. It's got a cool little castle in the picture of the label, and I thought that was pretty neat. But I do like to handle my coins. Now, I've never broke a medieval coin out. It is a very thin coin. I hope I don't bend it. I'll show you kind of what that process is like, and how to do it on your own if you wanted to. I accept no responsibility for what you do with your own coins and cases and NGC holsters and all that other stuff. This is just showing you what I'm going to do with mine. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to stick it in a Ziploc baggie. This Ziploc baggie is pretty thin, so hopefully there's no shrapnel going through this baggie. But all I'm doing is I'm zipping it up in the baggie, right? And then I'm taking a couple pliers. I'm taking these types of pliers, these angled pipe wrench kind of pliers, and then just some regular other pliers. You can do 2 angled pliers or just one. All I have is this other one. So, and if I fail, I fail on camera here. So let's see how that goes. One of them's gonna go on this side here, and the other one's gonna go over here. So I don't know if you could see that. I'm on opposite angles of it towards the edge. Okay, and then you twist. You pull down on both, and that will create a twist effect. So I'm not going to do that part on camera because I want to make sure that I have these things locked in the proper direction here. But you're going to hear a crack, and I'm going to put it under the table and turn away because I don't want any shrapnel coming at me. Okay, so you heard a little bit of a pop. Got a little crack going on. I'm going to try to go the other direction and pull up on both. Alright, well, I've successfully obliterated the side of it, which isn't ideal. It's not typically how these things break. They typically will break on this area. So, okay, so the back's pretty broken up. See, it's pretty busted up right here. So maybe another twist, and I just want to free the coin. So let me try this again. Okay, that should be enough to to free the coin, I'll show you kind of what it looks like on my end. So I got a big gap here now. I can pull that apart. Hope you can see this. I can't even see this on the camera. I'm just hoping that you guys can see it. But just that flex gives me enough space. So I'm going to keep flexing it. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to try to get that coin out without bending it. Sometimes the coin just falls right out. This isn't one of those times. So I might need a little extra love here. There we go. Nice. The whole front came off. Awesome. Cool. Let me get all this shrapnel out of the way and I can put it back on the camera. Okay, so I got the whole face came off, so that makes it nice and easy. So now I can just pull this rubber part out. I can take my label out. Oh, I slightly bent my label a little bit, but it'll live. It's okay. Alright, now I'm just going to put all the trash back in the baggie and zip it up. So I don't have shrapnel anywhere. This glass can, or not glass, this plastic can be sharp. So definitely be careful with that. You also might puncture a hole in the bag. So be mindful of that. Things can still fall out of it. It's not an indestructible plastic baggie. But here we go. So here's the coin. And then all I need to do is just separate it out a little bit. Just enough to loose the coin. These are thin, so I might do this off camera. I don't want to bend it. There we go. Got it. Okay, so here's the little thin coin. The little medieval coin. Which is pretty freaking cool. So this thing's from 1163 to 1201 AD. It's got a really nice moon. The details are very fine on this. AU details, actually. Not very fine. AU details. Now this little head looks so goofy to me, and they all look so goofy off of this particular impression here. I think it's supposed to be a helmet with a chain link coif or something over the head. It's supposed to be a face. Really hard to make out, in my opinion. A lot of times, just from the dies striking each other, you'll have this cross imprint go all the way through, and you'll see a dent. It's just like plastic and felt, so I didn't damage the coin or anything. But you'll see this cross imprint go all the way through, and you'll see it on the face of the coin, the obverse of the coin, and there'll be like a cross-shaped dent in the front. So I got one without that. This one's really cool because it's got the moon and the star and the moon on the back. And so this is Antioch. Anyway, there's this coin. Here's the label. I was going to rant about one coin the whole time, but hopefully you enjoyed that little excitement of cracking a NGC case open. I like to free my coins. Does it cost more money in the long run to do that? Well, if I go to sell it, you know, I have the video proving it came out of one. I have the pictures. I have the label with the number on the label that anyone can look up on the NGC website and see that it was graded by them. And then you can compare it to the coin, because all these coins are fairly unique, like Greek coins are. So, not too worried about it. I don't plan on reselling it. Even if I did resell it, I got a lot of proof. If they refuse to buy it without an NGC holder, and I had to re-NGC holder it, I think it's like $60. Kind of expensive. Probably not worth doing on a coin that's only $100. But you know what? Most people will just honestly believe it with all that proof. If they're collectors and they, want it, and you're able to kind of show the proof. You've got the NGC label. It's got the holographic on it. There's only so much people can fake. But I'll go ahead and I'll begin showing my coins. Let's see here. Yeah, we could just start showing you some coins. I don't have to put this new one in a case yet. So this is a recent acquisition of mine. Right here, this is a shipwreck coin. And I'll get the label for it. This is a Philip. Alright, so we got genuine 1621 to 1630. Mexico, 8 real. Spice Island shipwreck of 1630. It's got the shipwreck certificate. It's in the NGC holder. And we got that there. And here's the coin itself. So this is an 8 real, or a piece of 8. It's in really nice condition, considering, it was in the salt water, so it's got eaten a bit by the sulfides, silver sulfide, I believe. Here's the back. You have the coat of arms shield with some of the detail left. So this coat of arms has several lions on it. This side has a castle in the upper left corner, bottom right corner, and a lion in the bottom left corner and upper right corner. Separated by the cross. This cross was useful not only just for symbology and religious reasons, but this is kind of how they would line it up to cut the coin or split the coin into smaller denominations. So this is a piece of 8 reals. If you chop this into 4 pieces, they'd be 2 reals each. Or you can chop it in half to get 4 reals. Anyway, you guys know how to do math. I just thought I would give a brief explanation if anyone was new to any of this stuff. So that guy was super cool. I got a really good deal on that, I think. A lot of them were going for like twice what I paid for it. And so that's my shipwreck coin. Now we can kind of move on. I'll move on to something modern. So here's a modern Greek coin. Pretty modern. What year? 2002. So this coin's, I don't know, 20 years old, but it's very modern. It has the Athena's owl on it. Looks like it's a euro. Yeah, this is €1, effectively. And as a throwback, they put the owl of Athena on there. They put a coin on there, actually. If you look at the print, it is a print of a old tetradrachm or tetradrachm of the Athens owl. And here I have that very owl, pretty good condition piece. This piece is graded AU. This particular piece is this label. Measures in 4 out of 4, 7.17 grams, or 17.17 grams. And here's the front of, or the obverse, I'm sorry, this is the reverse, the owl. I got it for this reverse because I really like it. It's in my last video, so I won't hang out here too long. And this has a lot of the details of the coin. Its nose is a little cut off. Crest is a little cut off. But I have another one that kind of has the opposite going on. So it's got its nose for the most part, and it's got the crest that this part, the crest that this is missing. And then this has the crest at the top, as well as the details at the top of the coin that is missing on this coin. So I figured with the two, Kind of completes the coin. You get the details at the bottom with this one. Also has a very nice owl. And, you know, for the same price of these two, I could get, you know, one slightly better one, but I prefer to have two. I can then display it, you know, like this. You can see the obverse and the reverse simultaneously of these types of coins. So those are my Athenian owls. So let me move their labels to the side so I don't get too confused with that. Move all my labels we've already went over to the side. We can go now with another new one I got that you guys haven't seen yet. So this is pretty cool. This has the lion skin of the Nemean lion. It's the dynasts of Lycia. It is a third stater. So 3 of these is a stater. It is from 390 to 375 BC. It is in very fine condition. The back has a Triskel symbol on it. Triskel, very popular in, I don't know, Celtic, Irish also as well. Vikings had Triskel symbols. This is the lion scalp. It's very shiny, very fine details, and hopefully it's showing up on the camera well. So there's that piece. Another piece I have here is my Parthian piece. I don't know if you've seen this yet. Really cool Parthian piece. Has some where the die struck, it has some flow lines where the metal kind of extruded out, and it makes the antlers on this helmet appear as like flames with like a big sun in the background, and I thought that was really cool. That's kind of what led me to buy this. Now these are probably minted by Greeks just because the art style. This is very fine. And the other Parthian coins, most of them are more of a line style. Almost like pre-archaic looking. But here's a Parthian piece. Here is a 1 drachm or drachma. This is Alexander the Great as Heracles, or Hercules as we call him today. And this is probably Alexander the Great's face. It's the first time the Greeks typically they didn't put faces of mortals on coins, but I think this is the first exception they made. And this coin lasted a long time. So this coin and this owl tetradrachm, these were like the longest standing coins of the Greeks. This owl tetradrachm was like around for at least 400 years in circulation, maybe more. And then this one of Alexander was around 200-300 years, I believe. If I'm not perfect on that, I apologize. It's just off the top of my head with what I remember. This is Zeus on the back. Really nice impression here. This is from the Colophon mint, most likely. This looks like a little house cat. This is supposed to be a lion on the left side, and he's holding a bird. So hopefully that shows up well. Next up, I got a Hecate from Halicarnassus in Korea, or Caria, depending on how you pronounce it. And this is a sea monster god called Cetus or Ketos, depending on how you want to pronounce that. This thing's pretty hefty just because it's thick. This capsule doesn't close all the way on it. It's got a cool incuse punch on the back. This helped make the impression, or make the other side pop, the obverse pop more, and have a higher relief down into the die. But this thing's pretty hefty. I don't have the weight here, but if you're interested in any of the weights or more details on any of these coins, I have another video of goes over most of them. We have this coin right here as well. It's another Greek coin. We have two of them. I believe this is a tri-hemi-obol, which means 3 halves of an obol, so 1.5 obols. That's the guess here of what this is. I don't believe it's big enough to be a diobol, which is 2 obols. Try to show you them one at a time so the detail gets captured a little bit better. It's a boar facing left with a tuna upright on its right side. They call it, well, a tunny fish or tuna fish, separated by some beads, so it's a cut in half boar. Not really sure why, but Greeks like to cut animals in half on their coins. There's a deer that's in half, there's a boar that's in half, there's all kind of animals that are chopped in half. Here's a tiny little one. This is a 1/48 of a stater. This has a little bird here with a couple pellets on it. The other side, I believe, has like just a line. Looks like it could be a bird or a fish, but it's not very detailed, so this is kind of the best you get with this one. Then we have a douille, which is like a French word. I think that might be where the location is, Gaul. And I think this is a quinaris. This is a denomination. This is supposed to be Roma. It's just very off center and honestly indistinguishable, just like a blob. But I like that it's off center because it really displayed the horse a bit better. It looks like a littler horse now that you can't even see the whole horse. So I thought that was kind of cute. It was one of the cuter ones I saw, and I wanted one from Gaul. I really want a gold one, but you know, they're over $1,000, and yeah, I'm not sure when I'll get one. I'm sure I'll get one eventually. But yeah, so here's that. Here's a little pirate guy chilling out. He was here because of the big pirate coin. Uncertain if this actually came from a pirate ship. I don't think it was cargo ship, probably. But there's that guy right there. And yeah, that's a lot of coins we just went over. Old and new. And hopefully you enjoyed this video. Yeah, I tend to ramble a little bit, but I try to take my time with these videos because it's a lot of information to go over, and it's a lot to process sometimes. And so, this is Kevin with Imagination Hobbies. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave a comment, like, subscribe. I'll probably be doing a video in a couple weeks with another YouTuber named Long Lived Coins, and hopefully that fires off and goes through without a hitch. And I'll probably bring these on that video as well as maybe some silver other pieces. more modern silver pieces, because he's into the silver stacking, and I am secretly as well. Don't tell anyone. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. This is Kevin with Imagination Hobbies signing off. Come check me out with Long Lived Coins. Go subscribe to his channel and check him out too. LLC Long Lived Coins he does a lot with the bee and from the Athenian coin, well, the Greek coin with the bee on it. And please don't work to live, or don't live to work to live. I don't know what I'm saying. Get out there, enjoy your life, get a hobby. That's what I always say at the end of these videos. Get a hobby. Hobbies are fun, and especially something that's investable. It's a time investment. It's educational. You educate yourself. Don't throw too much money at it. Make sure that you're making smart purchases that are, not so speculative for investment, but just things that you won't get too carried away with. But anyway, I'll stop lecturing you. You guys have a great day, and see you later.